Who do you turn to when you want to check out a company you plan to do business with? Well, for tens of millions of people every year, it's the Better Business Bureau. You know the name. But what you've never heard until tonight is that the organization itself is under fire.
How do companies earn the Better Business Bureau's coveted A rating or have their reputations tainted with an F? Chief investigative correspondent Brian Ross has uncovered troubling accusations. The Better Business Bureau is used to giving out Ds and Fs, but tonight it gets some bad grades of its own.
On Hollywood's biggest nights, when the stars come out and everything has to be the very best, it's Wolfgang Puck who is chosen to prepare the big gala dinner. A celebrity in his own right, with restaurants across the country, and a regular on Good Morning America. Puck's brand and reputation are impeccable. Yet the Better Business Bureau has slammed parts of Puck's food empire with grades as low as an F, which Puck says is because he won't pay them to become a member. The Better Business Bureau has been just as harsh with other well-known companies who have not paid to become members. An F for the five-star Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Boston, with only 2 complaints.
1 million customers served, 2 complaints, resulting in an F rating. It seems to be somewhat unusual, to say the least.
Even Disneyland, owned by ABC's parent company, also got an F last year from the Better Business Bureau, before it was changed to an A once bloggers questioned the grade and the case was reviewed.
This rating system is really unworthy of consumer trust or confidence.
There's no doubt the Better Business Bureau speaks with a powerful voice. But now a 2020 investigation conducted with ABC stations across the country has found serious problems with its grading system, called a shakedown and a scam by business owners. Pay and get an A or face the prospect of an F. The Better Business Bureau is set up as a non-profit group, but documents obtained by 2020 show that more than 24 of its top executives have 6-figure salaries. William Mitchell, the head of the Los Angeles Better Business Bureau, makes more than $400,000 a year. The Better Business Bureau appears to be prospering with the money brought in by its grading system.
Very, very troubling, and it could be illegal because the failure to disclose to consumers could well be deceptive and misleading.
Do you have to join the Better Business Bureau to get a good grade these days?
Absolutely not. We have more than 500,000 non-accredited businesses who have A ratings.
Yet earlier this year, the Mideast terror group Hamas was listed as a member and received an A- rating. Of course, it wasn't actually Hamas. It was the work of an anonymous blogger and a group of small business owners who punked the Better Business Bureau to prove a point. What did that cost to get Hamas an A-?
This A- grade here was $425. You can probably draw the conclusion from that they're more interested in the money than their credibility.
You'll take anybody's money and give them an A, as long as the credit card is valid.
You know, BBB accreditation and the BBB ratings piece is not about generating money.
Some of those businesses see this as its own scam, its own telemarketing fraud.
No, that's completely false.
Not so, according to the manager of this Los Angeles antique shop, Terry Hartman.
So by paying for the year...
2020 listened. She says she was told by a Better Business telemarketer she had to pay a membership fee if her C grade was to be improved. Hartman gave her credit card number, and the next business day, her C became an A+. 45 minutes into our interview, Cox took off his microphone after his publicist said time was up, even though we had more questions. We're not through here. It may be. So we weren't able to ask Cox about Wolfgang Puck and the many other reputable business people who say the Better Business Bureau grading system has now become little more than a shakedown racket. So you think if you'd given them money, you'd probably have an A?
Where you have to join an organization to get a good grade, I think it's wrong.